guys, welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. This is Marley and I's first trip out in the new year. Pretty excited about it. It's a beautiful day. We just had some rain and I brought with me an e-bike. This is a 1,000 watt electric bicycle. It's got a good amount of power, good amount of range, and we're going to use it today to get us out in the foothills behind me here. And so we're going to head out, we'll do that, and I'll bring you guys along. Alright guys, we are going to go full nasty tonight with our dinner. I got hot dogs, I got cheese, and I got flour tortillas. And so we're gonna make it work. I was kind of in a hurry to get out of the house, and that was what I grabbed. So, you know, maybe next time we'll make something a little better. But hey, it's a cold night, and it'll be nice to have something warm. The motorcycle carrier for the bike works pretty well as a little kitchenette. I just put a cutting board on here. It's got room for my little burner, and this should work out. It's kind of nice to have it up off the ground, which is kind of where I normally do it. I really should get a table, but it takes up a little more space in the Jeep. It's really gotten cold. It's about 42 degrees, and I'm sure it's going to get much colder tonight. And so it's nice having something warm. Marley already ate, and I don't know how these are going to be. You know, I do have cheese, and usually cheese makes everything taste better. I think I'm just going to kind of fold these up into the flour tortillas, and I'll make kind of like a little burrito out of each one of them. I think it will be just fine for us to consume. So we're almost done cooking these hot dogs, and I think what I'm going to do, like I said, is just put them into a tortilla. I've got one here for Marley that I'm going to chop up. One for Marley, and then I am going to put these on, let it kind of get crispy. You want some hot dogs? Let's go. Hot dogs. Is that good? Oh, that's good, huh? Yeah, that should melt all that cheese in there. Alright, I think we're done here. I did take a bite of one just to see if the cheese was melted, and it had to go on for a few more minutes. But this is looking really, really good. See if I can show you with that. Not bad. Not bad considering I really had no plan. You know what? It's not bad. And you know what? I have mustard. Put a little mustard on here. Pretty much just like a hot dog, it's just with tortilla. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely nice having something hot on such a cold night. I'm gonna finish my dinner, and then I'm gonna make some coffee, and we're gonna probably hang out inside the Jeep. Hey, cheers you guys. That is super good on a cold night, and believe me, it is really cold. It's down in the low 40s, which is for here pretty cold, and it's going to get much colder. Marley's hunkered down in the Jeep, and probably what I'll do before we go to sleep is I'll run the Jeep for a little bit. I'll get the heater going and make it nice and toasty in there. But we got blankets, we got sleeping bags, we got a really thick pad, and so I think we'll be okay. But we had a lot of fun on that e-bike today. It was nice to cover some ground, and it was our first time taking it on trails. We've used it around town. I just wanted to get comfortable with it and make sure Marley was okay. You know, she wasn't going to jump out or anything like that, but she really likes it, and I think part of that is because she knows when she gets in there, she's going somewhere. Marley just wants to go. She doesn't care where we go. She loves to ride in the car. She loves to ride on that bike, and it was really nice to get out. That thing has worked really well for us so far. But tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to cruise to a different area, check out the scenery, kind of explore, because we will come back here when it warms up. It really is almost too cold now. Difficult to keep the batteries going in my cameras, and I'm sure the battery in that e-bike doesn't like it either. But I'm gonna finish my coffee and then I'll meet you guys in the Jeep. Marley and I are hunkered down here in the Jeep. I did let it run for a little bit just to get a little heat in here, but it's still pretty cold. We do have blankets, we got a sleeping bag, and I think we'll be good. I've got my little refrigerator right here, so if I get thirsty in the night, it's kind of nice being right next to it. But we got plenty of space in here. I'm gonna get to sleep and we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully it's gonna be clear. Hey, good morning, guys. Marley and I slept pretty good last night, and it was cold, but it seems to be okay this morning. It's not terribly cold. It's obviously very cloudy. I did cover the bike last night just to keep any kind of dew or if it rained or anything like that. So I'm going to uncover that, put a few things in my pack, and then we're going to head out into the foothills and do a little exploring. I figured a few people would ask what I'm using for Marley back here. This is an old vintage milk crate, and I like these because I can use them to pack a lot of stuff in my Jeep, and so I had a few of them, and so I went ahead and mounted this to the rear rack, put some foam in here, and then we put some pipe insulation around the top rim here, just secured with zip ties, and that's, you know, for Marley, so she's got a little bit of padding in here. And you know, if it was a little bigger, it'd probably be a little better for her, but you know, this was really all I could find. It was difficult to find really large boxes that were going to fit on here and in a way that would be secure. But this has worked out well. She seems to be okay in it, and for around town, you know, if I don't have her in, it's nice to have this for being able to pack groceries or any kind of supplies that I want to pick up. And so in that case, you know, this thing works pretty well. So it's actually getting kind of hot. I took my jacket off and It's cloudy, but it's turned out to be a pretty nice day. It's not terribly cold, but it's just beautiful out here. Everything's green. It's almost like spring, and we're just about in the dead of winter. So this area does have a lot of history. Behind me here is an old cattle chute that was probably built back in the 40s, and it hasn't been used in a good many years. You know, there's a lot of old fence lines here because this at one time was a very busy working cattle ranch, and it's a beautiful place to camp. I'll overlay some video of what this place looks like in springtime. It completely gets transformed, and I think the fact that we've gotten so much rain, we may have a super bloom this year. Now I've got another video discussing more of this area. I think it's listed as the Carrizo Plains Overland Trip, and we visited a few of the old buildings out here, a lot of the homesteads. There is a lot of history here, so it's a nice place to explore. I really enjoy this stuff. This is what really motivates me to get out, is find remnants like this that we can video and really kind of document, because it is neat. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed coming along on this trip. Marley and I had a really fun time. It was nice to get out here, get to explore, get to ride the e-bike, and you know, I really enjoy it. It's been a good couple years since I'd been on a mountain bike. I used to go frequently, and this is a lot different. It's more along the lines of a motorcycle as far as really how it rides. But you guys will see more of this bike on the channel. We're going to do some camping trips that I have planned. Bike packing, you know, it's something that I've wanted to do that I think is cool. And you know, it's just fun to get out. This really just offers another way to get out on the trails. You know, some of the spots that I just can't make it to in the Jeep are gonna now be accessible. And we can do some stealth camping around town as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys on the next one.